Find the equivalent resistance, find the equivalent current. Let's start with this. Let's start by doing it wrong. Okay, I'm going to do it wrong and show you what you can't do. So if you find this helpful, do it with me. There's a lot of space. But if you don't find it helpful to have it wrong on your paper, then just follow along with me and I'll kind of show you.
3 or 31?
Huh?
Does it say 3 or 31?
It's 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's 3. Now, so you're looking at this and you're saying to yourself, okay, is this series or parallel? Well, it's kind of both, right? So like these two seem to be in series. It goes directly from one to the next, but it also goes directly from one to this one. And this is kind of parallel because it splits. It goes through here and it goes through there. So it's kind of tricky. So here's what a lot of people do. A lot of people do this. They say, and I'm going to do it in red so you know not to do it, okay? A lot of people look and they say, okay, equivalent resistance equals 1 is in series, so it's 1. 2 and 3 are in parallel, so it's 1 over 2 plus 1 over 3. Okay, you can't do this. And the reason you can't do this is you can't combine series and parallel. You can't do series and parallel at the same time. You have to do them separately. Okay? So here's what I like to do. What I like to do is I like to make the little physics engine that could.
So is this the right way to do it?
This is the right way now.
Okay.
The little physics engine that could. So the little physics engine that could starts at the train station. Okay? He starts at the battery. And he chews his way through the first resistor. And then he goes, and he can either go this way and go through the outer resistor and back, or he can go this way and go through the inner resistor and back.
Does it always go counterclockwise?
Yes, always go clockwise.
Okay.
Yeah, always go clockwise around. Yep.
Got it.
So, what is the point of that? Well, the point of that is to figure out what's series and what's parallel. Here's how you know it's series. The train has to go through it. It absolutely has to, no choice, go through it. Which is the one it absolutely has to go through?
Numero uno.
Number 1. Has to go through 1. It does not have to go through 2 and 3. It goes through 2 or 3. So when you use the word or, it's parallel. When you use the word and, it's series. So it goes through 1, and then it goes through 2 or 3. So it's series with each of these, but they're parallel with each other. So now I'm saying to myself, well, how do I combine these together? Well, 1 is in series with whichever one it goes through. But we don't know which one it goes through. So what we're going to have to do is combine the other two together first. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 1 over REQ, and we're going to call it RA. So we're going to combine these two together, and we're going to call it A. Actually, let's do a different color. Let's do a
Blue
different
doesn't mean
color.
yes anymore. Dang it. Green means correct.
There we go. So we're going to do, green means A. So we're going to do these together. This is going to be RA. So 1 over RA equals 1 over 2 plus 1 over 3. So common denominator between 1 and 3, or 2 and 3 is 6. So this becomes 2 over 2 and 3 over 3. Gives me 3 over 6 plus 2 over 6 gives me 5 over 6. But that's equal to 1 over RA. I want just RA, so I got to flip the top and the bottom. And we get RA equals 6 over 5. Or 1.2 if you want. Now we're not done yet. Okay? Because I don't want the equivalent resistance for RA. I want the resistance for the whole thing. So now, pretend like your thumb replaces those two. So my thumb is RA. Is RA series or parallel with 1? Series. It has to go through my thumb to get to the other side. Okay? To get to the voltage on the other side, it has to go through my thumb. So my thumb and RA, or my thumb and 1, are series with each other. Okay? So this is going to be Let's just go back to the blue here. So REQ is going to be series. It's 1 plus 6/5. So if we want to get this, this is 1 over 1. If we want a common denominator, it would be 5 over 5. So this would be 11/5, which would be 2.2 if you're keeping it in decimals. Okay? All we got to do now is find the current. Current is I equals V over R, or V equals IR, however you want to do it. Orange is B. Orange is yellow. Wyatt really needs some help with his colors. Wyatt did not pass kindergarten. Purple is blue.
No.
See, purple is close to blue.
No, it's
You're assuming that there are other colors. Incorrect.
Is the dress blue or?
For what it's worth, this is not blue.
It's not blue.
No, it's indigo.
Indigo.
Yeah, it's indigo. Yeah, it's
You told us this
indigo.
last year.
Yeah.
indigo.
Yeah, that one's indigo.
That was good thing.
Yeah, this one's blue.
Alright, well, you know.
That
What's
one's
that,
blue.
turquoise?
Yeah.
No, it's blue.
Or cyan?
No. It's closer to cyan, if anything, but it's blue. All right, so I equals V over R. The voltage is 3 volts. The resistance is 11 over 5. Now, you might be looking at this and be like, "Gah!" In which case, go ahead and divide 11/5 into 2.2, and then just do 3 divided by 2.2, and you're fine. However, if you don't freak out about this, you'll remember that a fraction over a fraction, the denominator of the bottom fraction goes to the top, and it becomes 15 over 11. Okay, Homer Simpson.
Now that's a wag.
So again, yeah, unfortunately I am. So all this Wyatt craziness about colors, and yep, gonna be all over YouTube. It's gonna be the hottest sensation.
You're gonna get so many views, Mr. B.
I already get way more views than my channel deserves. Like I post a video, I don't change the title. So the title is like random numbers and letters. And it has like 24 views in like a half hour. I'm like, what person is sitting around waiting for my videos to come? They're like, ooh, I wonder what it is.
It's like some homeschools. It's like some
What?
homeschool kid.
Yeah, what could it be? I got a comment. Someone posted a comment one time and said, you should probably change the title of your videos so people can find them easier. And I was thinking, I'm like, that is, I understand where you're coming from. That is correct. Clearly, that is not my intention to get people to watch these videos.
You don't want better access to public education?
What?
You don't want better access to public education?
I mean, that is kind of what this is, but
Hey, because when I was...
I need to make I meant to make a 100 subscriber video, and I never did. Now I have 200 subscribers. Make it at Monster Jam? That's not a bad idea.
Grave Digger and I say thank you.
This is Mr. B here with my close friend Gravedigger, who's 200 yards away from me, wanting to thank you for subscribing.
But it's like you can't hear anything. All you can hear is...
Yeah, I'll do it while they're going. Do it while the trucks are going.
A few words will go through, but it's all...
It's like, rah, 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 thank you, rah, 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 subscribe, rah, rah. Yeah, that'll be it.
An outro.
What?
An outro.
This is the outro right